when I go to Reddit Wall Street Bets, which I don't often, but when I go there, I see these threads which appear to me to be truthful, where some peckerhead puts $500 into fucking Amazon weekly calls and rides the Federal Reserve's tidal wave to make, $250,000 in 2 weeks. Yep. So I look at that, and I look at what these other people that are just starting are thinking. Not only does it encourage super speculative investments in options, but it tells them that it's possible when 999 times out of 1,000 it isn't.
Yeah. It's kind of amazing how many industries thrive on that. It reminds me of when I graduated college for 3 years, I worked in film in LA, and there's always a new story every 3 months of some kid screenwriter who sold his first script for $2 million to Paramount or whatever, and then for every one of them that mints like another 1,000 attempting screenwriters who are taking night classes at UCLA and USC and working at jobs at restaurants and stuff. And it's just one of multiple examples of how many industries are just fueled by that, putting that extremely low probability scenario on a pedestal. And you see it so much with options too, man. I mean, honestly, some of the people who have the worst time really learning how to trade consistently that we see come into our business are people who were messing around and they bought like a weekly option on like Friday that was beaten down, that was like 5 cents or something, just some like lottery, and they got completely lucky and it went through the roof, and they made, I don't know, 15 grand, 20 grand in a day. And that literally like sears into their neurocircuitry. Like, not only do I get an incredible rush from doing this, but I know how to do this. Like, it gives them all of a sudden this sense of control and mastery over something that was a result of complete happenstance. And those people, unfortunately, it's really hard to get them to retrain and to like let go of that memory, because it's just such a powerful experience to have something like that happen. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of these like sick gamblers' fallacies, right? Where if you win, your brain tells you it's possible to win, so you just keep coming back thinking you're going to win again the same way you did. And if you lose, your brain tells you that you're going to win on the next one, and keep pulling the slot machine lever, right? Right.
Yeah, and there's the bias of attributing some measure of personal responsibility to the outcome, when in reality it's, for a lot of times, just complete luck.